Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? In today's video I'll be showing you guys how I took down this 2-month-old knotless braid for my sister and what I think about knotless braid on 4B4C hair. Honestly, I've only tried knotless braid on my hair personally once while I was transitioning my hair, and I will be sharing my experience and everything I think and the best way for you to take down your knotless braid if you're going to be keeping it for long or even just for a few weeks. You're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am ADUNNI'S and I share hair tutorials and how to make your own hair, how to make your own wig at home, spending less and saving more. I am a lifestyle content creator based in Abuja, Nigeria, and you can join the family by clicking the subscribe button. So as you guys can see from the video that this hair is 2 months old and she made it since November, so it's exactly 2 months old this January, and actually it has helped her gain a lot of undergrowth. So if you ask me, I think she gained about ½ inch in like her undergrowth, and ½ inch in 2 months is not so bad, but the question is, will she be able to retain this length while taking down her hair? So what you can see in the video is water and leave-in conditioner in the spray bottle, scissors to cut down the length, and this was she trying to tell me that hair is not. Guys, I know exactly where the length of her hair is reaching, so I definitely won't be cutting her hair. So you want to make sure that you know exactly where the length of your hair is. You don't want to just cut off your hair. You want to cut off your hair. So if it's someone's hair that you actually haven't seen before, or you don't know what the length is like, you might want to like take out one hair without cutting to see the actual length before cutting to the specific length to reduce the stress of you taking it out. So after cutting out the extension, and this is actually just to reduce the stress of taking out the extension instead of taking it out at the longer length, because this hair was actually pretty long. It's exactly waist length, if not more than waist length long. More than waist length, right? Bum length. Okay. Oh, said it's longer than a butt, so it's a very long hair. So you want to make sure that you cut out the extension and you're using a tail comb or a tiny comb or a tiny pin to loosen the hair so that you're not dragging or pulling it. The speed of my video is currently at 2 times 2, so I am definitely not dragging or pulling her hair as you guys might feel in the video. So I'm just trying to loosen out the extension from the hair now, and given that the braid was started with her hair, so I have to be very gentle in taking it out, and the fact that the hair is actually very dirty and there are knots under it, so you want to just carefully use the tiny part of the comb to separate the hair from the base so that you can remove whatever is left. And from just one braid, guys, see what is coming out. I think that is too much for a protective style. A protective style should not make you lose that amount of hair. I'll show you guys at the end of the video the total amount of hair that she lost from this style. And honestly, what I think about knotless braid is the fact that I feel like we were brainwashed to think, oh, because you're starting with your own hair, you are protecting your hair. But you should look at it this way: you're starting with your own hair, but you're adding extension, and the extension will be pulling your hair from the root, especially if it is too long and if it is heavy. Do you understand? That's one. Two, you're going to be packing this protective hairstyle in different styles. I'm not saying knotless braid is bad, but if you can style it minimally without the pulling, the tugging and all of that, you might save yourself the danger of pulling your hair, especially your edges. If you ask me, will I be doing knotless braid again? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I can't even answer that question. It's a very pretty style. It depends on you. It depends on what you're trying to achieve with your hair. Some people don't bother, or they don't care whether their hair cuts after a particular hairstyle or not. At least it is hair, it will grow back. That is the mentality that a lot of young ladies have, which I think is actually okay, because yes, it is hair, it will grow back. Like, it will grow back. It will always grow back, right? So to take out your hair, you just want to make sure that you use your leave-in conditioner and water spray to detangle from the bottom. And as you guys can see that I am using both my hand and the comb. You don't want to use too much of pressure, because using too much of pressure is just going to make you lose more hair. Do you understand? Which we are trying to avoid. So less tension will equal to you losing less hair. More tension will equal to you losing more hair. So you don't want to pull your hair too much. You want to be very gentle while detangling it. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what you guys think actually about knotless hair. There's actually this current trend of people saying knotless hair is not protective hairstyle. Honestly, it is not a protective hairstyle. If you ask for my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, knotless braid is not a protective hairstyle. It is just something that it's pretty and we all want to do, right? There's some people that have never done knotless braid, and I don't blame them, because they know what they are trying to do, or they know what they want with their hair. Do you understand? So different persons with different choice. So for me, will I do knotless braid again? I think I actually will, but my hair is currently short. I don't know if I will do it at this stage, because packing braids alone is actually it's a lot of work. Packing braids alone is a lot of work. Imagine you have to pull it, you want to style it, and your edges are crying, your edges are suffering. Do you guys understand? So you want to knotless braid again, it's your choice. Honestly, it's a personal decision. So I just went ahead and I was still using the leave-in conditioner and water to detangle it. And guys, I think taking this out took about 2 hours, I guess 2 hours, and 3 of us did it, so about 2 hours. And was it worth it? Yes, it totally was worth it, because if you are going to go take this down yourself at the salon, you'll probably be spending around 3,000 to 5,000 naira, and that's about $5. We are $5 to $10, right? About that rate. So now she just went ahead to wash it and deep condition, and all that good stuff. And you guys will be seeing just the amount of hair that was lost with this style, which I think it is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.